What is it? Yeah, they say promo. You know, I want to do one promo, 10% off anyone that calls today.
Just call.
Don't know
For farmer.
Yeah, but for no call, the person that is subscribing today. Today, tomorrow. Let's do today, tomorrow. 10% off only for that. Then it's still saying 50% off from
Tomorrow is Saturday.
today, tomorrow.
Yeah.
Okay, so for me.
Those that will pay. Those that will make commercial interest is not but provided them a committee, financial committee later on. And then
Just for now, Friday to next week, Friday. But cut the video, 1 minute. Cut the video, 1 minute. After 1 minute, you cut it.
So the first day in the month of November 2025, TGIF, thank God it's Friday. And also thank God you always get juicy information, beneficial information, especially when it has to do with how you can create wealth for yourself, generational wealth for yourself, and for your generations to come, right? Children, grandchildren, great grandchildren. Welcome to Agview Half Hour on Mainland 98.3 FM. This is where we talk about the opportunities in the real estate world. We also talk about how you can venture into agriculture, how to secure farmland where it is secured, and also, to start the farming business. And actually, with probably every sector and every angle you want to get your excuse from will be dealt with. I've always been dealt with and will still be dealt with this morning. So you're welcome on board. I have with me, as always, Mr. Pius from Agview Investment Limited. Good morning, Mr. Pius. Good to have you.
Good morning, good morning, listeners.
And with his cap, he said something that he has even brought more goodies this morning. So, don't you know? Don't miss this opportunity. Mr. Pius came very prepared, especially for this festive period. And myself, I'm even putting my head. I have to be part of the initiative this morning. And also I have with me from ACPay Microfinance Bank, the Head Credits and Risk Management, ACPay Microfinance Bank. Good morning, good to have you, Miss Mary Lowen. Good morning, TGIF. I will tell you the secrets in the studio later, but let me introduce the CEO, ACPay Investment Limited. Good morning, Ambassador Shegun.
Good morning, Lady Mo. Good morning to all our listeners all over the world. We are here celebrating.
Last week we talked about 15th anniversary, right? This year already was let the cat out of the bag, was already out of the bag, right? So for those that you want to know what's going on, don't worry. Just tune in, all right? Okay, so basically we have even more goodies this morning. I mean, a chance that or an initiative that you really do not want to miss. And let me start from the CEO. He wants to talk about the anniversary and the activities that has been going on so far in commemoration of the 15 years Agview Investment Limited. 15 years of service to the people, service to humanity, service to build community, service to build lifestyle, and all of that. Just briefly, especially in commemoration of the 15 years in service.
Oh wow, it's been a long journey. 15 years of growth. 15 years of purpose, and 15 years of vision. We've been able to carve a niche for ourselves, as a group, and we've been able to deliver, on our set promises, what we set out to deliver in the last 15 years. Having been able to build over 10,000 houses, located over 20,000 plots, and making and still counting. It's a lifetime thing. It's about being conscious about the fact that you are set out on a mission and you are ready to deliver the mission and ready to take add value to this world, and that's what Agri set out for. So we've been able to do so many things in that 28 estates. That for me, even having just one estate alone comes with several challenges. You talk about the stakeholders. Who are the stakeholders? The first, talk about government. They own all the land. License and Trade Land Use Act says that all land belongs to the state government. You talk about the primary landowners. They are moneyless. They are always there. That's why 1978 Land Use Act. They are not going anywhere. They also they are there. And you also talk about the customers. Your customers. You must be very smart and very very intentional about partnering with them. This is Nigeria. You can't just give out a law and say it must stand. Unlike in the West, I've traveled several times and I've seen estate, being developed by you, the developer. You manage it. There's no big deal about that. You, the resident, pay your homeowners. If you don't pay, they can even take over the house from you.
Right.
You can't try that in Nigeria. So Nigeria is a peculiar country on its own. So that's that. Then talk about the personnel, managing all your staffs, managing the people, managing everyone in the value chain.
Right.
It's a long journey. From the site engineers, talk about all the workers there, those masons, talk about many people, coming to the office, coming to the transportation value chain, talk about the suppliers, some of the vendors coming. So you have many. When you look at all the functional areas, everybody, this HR doing this, you talk about the IT sector, section, so many. So we've been able to manage everybody, and we have been able to see to their needs and making sure that at least what we have set out to do, they are all achieved, and we are still moving despite even all the challenges. Nigeria, they talk about the economic downturn, talk about the inflation and so many challenges there that you have to battle and face. But we are still moving and we are strong, and we believe in ourselves that we can continue to scale the hurdles.
Right.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, Ambassador. Let's quickly talk about the goodies on ground, right? And the new package that has been brought to you this morning. Mr. Pius, speaking about the farmland estates, especially now, we are still emphasizing on the promo going on till the end of the year, just to give the opportunity for you to be part of, to start something that you have been planning to start for a very long time, and you're giving a lot of opportunities right here before the end of the year. Mr. Pius, talk to us about the new promo you're bringing on board for those that are still struggling with how do I start to secure this farmland and all of that.
Yeah, like I said, good morning, listeners. The benefit of those that are just coming in hearing us for the very first time is about Agview Farmland Estate, which is actually located in the state, in the heart of the state. The whole idea is for people to come, farm in the land, get things done. And Agview is actually celebrating the 15th anniversary, so the goodies is just for 1 week. For those
1 week.
For just 1 week, between today Friday to the next week Friday, 10% off on any. If you buy 1 acre, you have 10% off, even if it's 3 plots. The minimum is 3 plots, we are aware. Then if you can, if you want to key in at 1.5 million, 5%, 10% off, which is 150,000. So that is just 1 week. For 1 week. So please, if you want to, you can call the number. If you're involved, once you want to get involved in it, although you're making payment, down payment. So the promo is just for 1 week, and at the same time, the 50% clearing of the land is still there. That would last from now till the end of the year. 50% clearing of the land. But this particular promo is just for 1 week. So if you're interested, call the number. Come to our office. We are there to attend to you. Agview is actually celebrating 15 years of doing business in Nigeria, which is not easy. For a real estate company to come to Nigeria to spring up, a lot are falling along the way. A lot of them are falling along the way. But for Agri to stand, and we're still standing strong, shows that there's something that is in that company. It is credibility. Credibility is so important. And we have 4 Ds that we'll talk about: the documentation, the delivery. It's very, very important, because without delivery, we always have problems with clients. So Agri always there to deliver that particular thing you request for, you must get it. There's no brain about it. So the promo is on for the farmland for 1 week.
So for the next 1 week, there is 10% off of the at least three plots,
which is the minimum.
Three plots, minimum of 3 plots, 1.5 million.
On outright payments.
Outright payments, you have 10% off it for the next 1 week, and the 50% clearance is still on.
That one is ongoing to the end of the year. Okay. So the person is having a double promo. If once you came 1 week, so you have double promo on your.
All right. Okay. Before I roll out the numbers, because I'm very sure some persons are already waiting for this opportunity to key into it. Let me quickly bring in, because it's outright payments, and so you're probably struggling with the finance to outrightly buy the land. That's where AgPay Microfinance comes in. Ms. Mary Olawe, help us with how you want to help the people to finance outrightly, or to outrightly get the farmland.
Okay. For persons that will not have the bulk money to purchase the farmland, AgPay Microfinance Bank is positioned to provide the funding by way of loan facility to them. The funds will be made available to Agri Investment Limited, so that Agri can go ahead and they can go ahead and
to allocate the land.
Yes, thank you. They can go ahead and allocate the land to the client while they pay us back in installments over a period of time. And for this purpose, the period of 24 months has been approved.
2 years.
That is 2 years. So they have a 2-year period within which they can refund the loan. Okay, and it's been programmed to be convenient for them. The payment is monthly, generally, but depending on each client's cash flow, it can be structured to favor their cash flow. They can pay monthly, they can pay quarterly. We just made it such a way that repayment will not be an issue for them. It is at a competitive interest rate. It is a convenient arrangement for them to own the land, and they can start their farming, expedition immediately while they're paying back, the loan.
And what documents are required? Just
all right. We require the general KYC documents, the passport photograph, the means of identification, the proof of address, as well as statements of account or statements of their cash flow. You need to be able to review their statement of income to understand their cash flow and to ensure that they are able to repay the loan over this period of time.
Okay. Thank you very much. We are, splitting out all of these things so that it won't get you by surprise, especially for those. I didn't tell me that I'm going to bring this, and I know you didn't tell me this and that. So you'll be able to get familiar with a lot of documents, the procedures and the processes that you need just to get the finance and the capital to secure the farmland for yourself. Let me come to Ambassador, 15 years. It's really a big deal, right? With no scandal. 15 years with no scandal is no joke, especially in the Nigeria. Yes, Shekere. I need to. Yes, Shekere. It is just Shekere, and even more than that, actually, with those, especially in Nigeria, in this present Nigeria that we are. Talk to us about more of the promos opportunity in the real estate. We talked about the farm estates available or availability in Agri Investment Limited. Also talk about you can also secure in case you are struggling with finance or the capital for it. Talk to us about the real estate. Yes, the real estate project for those that want to venture in that, and the promo going tied to the anniversary.
All right, thank you. It's 15th year anniversary. We have loads and loads of gifts for our clients, prospects. Anybody just walk into the office, you have something. There's something for everyone. And we are currently doing the anniversary/Christmas promo. 10% on all of our landed properties and 5% on the housing projects. So you just this is a very good opportunity. In fact, this is the very first promo that we'll be doing this very year. This 2025. So you just make the best of this time. We have, for example, like from Ibadan, 1.5 million naira for a plot of land that's money Ibadan. You have 10%. That's 1.350. You know, and you can spread the 1.350 for 12 months. So what we have done is that there's the opportunities for everyone. You can own a plot of land with Agri. In fact, even if you don't have the money for the full plot, you can buy half plot. Even the half plot comes with 10% discount.
Oh.
Yes.
Hey.
Yeah. So you can just imagine. So it's about you being ready to own it, own a part of the earth and become a land owner. It's very important. It's one asset that doesn't go wrong, most especially when you buy from the right source. We also have Mosingiri 6 million naira for a plot, and you can also spread for 12 months. The interest free, it's available. Also 10% discount. We have the farm estate at by Isium, just on your way to Abeokuta. It's 500,000 naira for a plot, but the minimum is 3 plots. You know, so that's what we have tried to do. Not only we are not only playing the residential only, but we are doing the residential, commercial, and the agricultural development. So just to cover the whole, just to expand our reach.
Right. Wait, sorry to interject. Before you proceed, let me quickly roll out the numbers so that people can excuse me. The numbers, you want to reach out to Agri Investment Limited, you can call 080 222 42669, 080 222 42669, or 0802 843 0513, 0802 843 0513. For Akpe Microfinance Bank, that's you want to secure a farmland, you want to start agriculture, and you need the capital. You can reach out to Akpe Microfinance Bank on 091 6000 4922, 091 6000 4922, or 0916 480 5000, 0916 480 5000. Ambassador, if you can.
Yes, we also have Ogiri, Treasure Island Estate Ogiri. Ogiri is selling for 650 for a plot and also 12 months, but the total package is 1.3 million naira. That project is affordable. That's the idea. The idea is that you have something that you can always buy, even if you are earning as low as maybe 150 in a month, because all what you need to do with Agri is to be paying like 25,000 naira after the initial deposit of 50,000 naira.
And you can go beyond 50.
Absolutely,
for the first payment.
For the first, you can do 100, you can do 200, it depends. Yesterday we launched 2 projects at Mowe of Further by the interchange. Treasure Island Estate Phase 2. The Phase 1 is the biggest privately owned estate in Ogun State. So now we have opened the Phase 2. We are building houses. It's about delivery. It's about, somebody came to the site yesterday for allocation and he was so happy. He said, you just keep doing it. We witnessed the Phase 1. Now you have opened the Phase 2. It's about giving many people opportunity to become a landlord. So he was full of joy, and he expressed it by even he did a video for the company that I'm here to talk about Agri. Okay, so the 3-bedroom in that estate is selling for 35 million, but total package is 42.5 million. And that's one thing about our view is that you have 12 months. We are the only company in Nigeria now doing 12 months interest free. Most companies do 3 months, 0 to 3 months. Anything above that, you have to pay the interest. There will be interest. But we are doing 12 months interest free. And as we speak, we are starting building those houses and they're ready for delivery. And there's something in the market for everybody to buy. Also, we launched a project yesterday at Bluestone Phase 2. The Phase 1 is known as the most beautiful estate in Moria Fire, with about 700 houses built there. Now the Phase 2 is up, total package there is 47.5 million naira. So you can also spread that to 12 months, and that makes you a landlord. You want that beautiful house with the Gerard roofing and the parapet and everything. Massive project ongoing there, and the plot of land is selling for 15 million naira, which also can be spread. You can also spread it for 12 months. We have Elasa Maja, down here. If you're looking at something within Lagos metropolis, it's 100 million naira for a 3-bedroom flat at Elasa Maja. Going up to Ikorodu, a plot of land there for 15 million, but you have 10% discount, anniversary/Christmas promo, and Ekpe also, it's 10 million naira. I read a report about Ekpe lately. Some companies are complaining that we are free from every known encumbrances. Our land is free. We did that due diligence before even investing, and that's one thing about real estate. You need to invest first before you need to investigate first before you invest. So that you don't get your fingers burnt.
Right.
So a place available 10 million naira, which also can be spread. You have 10% discount available. We also have Idera scheme by Eleko Junction for 40 million naira. Plot is a government scheme, very beautiful environment, and also Treasure Hilltop Command Alagbado still selling very fast. For any smart investor there, you can own that property before the end of the year, and this is the golden opportunity from Agview Investments Limited. There's loads and loads of projects ongoing. You can always visit our office anytime at Agview Investment House, 314 Ikorodu Road, Anthony Bus Stop. For more inquiries, we'll surely take you to the site to see anything what you want to buy, and before even buying, before paying, you have to see. And we are so proud of the fact that we are creating communities. We are bringing families together, and now we are bringing that bond. I see them talking on their platforms. I'm so happy, seeing people of like minds, people that never knew themselves before. Now, because we have developed an estate, now they now know themselves. They now become bonded. They are bonding, and you see them inviting themselves to events, and December is coming. They are planning the end of the year party. That's what we do. That's exactly, and that's why we do say that in agri investment we don't only build cities, we build thriving communities, and we also support lives. In those estates we've supported many initiatives, coming up with, they come up and we say, okay, let's partner and do this together, because we are always on ground. You mentioned something the other time that for 15 years there has never been any litigation or any issue or anyone. It's because we are available. We are on ground. We have our eyes on the ball. We are very careful. We see each customer as one, as a king that must be well managed and well attended to. So 15 years, we're happy that we've been able to add value to this nation. We've been able to at least reduce the national housing deficit, and we want to do more. And that's why we are calling on even government to see how to partner with, thriving organizations like this. Somebody said if you have been doing all this in the US, it would have come to support you. Yes, yes, that's what but and also because in Nigeria we have the off-takers, over 50 million housing deficit. All what we just need to do is government should look at, okay, the mortgage system should work. We are developers, we are to build. So government should provide the funding and just for us to build and just to bridge the gap, and it's not. They don't really need to do much there. Maybe provision of land because they own it, and get the bank to drop the money. And even what we are going to build is the collateral, so nobody's losing anywhere. So
Right.
the model for Festac and Jack of the schemes, they are still available, which we can always look into
Okay.
and still walk around.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, Ambassador. Numbers again for Agri Investment Limited: 080-222-42669, 080-222-42669, or 0802-843-0513, 0802-843-0513. For Agri Microfinance Bank, 091-6000 4922, 091-6000 4922, 0916 480 5000, 0916 480 5000. Part of the activities to commemorate the 15th anniversary is two projects that was launched also, and tomorrow we'll be having a friendly match with Mainland FM, and we'll show them shaky. Don't worry, next week I'll tell you what the result is. They will not use their PS to come and ride us. I'll tell you the result next week. And of course, for the promo that will be lasting at least for a week from now, from this Friday to next week, opportunity to key into the farmland estate. All right. Till next week, stay safe. Health Post will be coming your way 10:15 with Steve Babalola, 11 o'clock, Ilana Islam with Amida. Global News will be coming your way at 12:15. Sport Jams with Batomi, of course, 1 p.m. is How Markets with Victor Archibald. So stay with us. Mainland 98.3 FM, the sound of Lagos. Good morning once again.